Welcome to Nomad High Income Skills, episode 162. I'm Aria Reyes. Today, you'll learn exactly how to package a paid diagnostic sprint, a 4 to 8 hour paid audit, plus an ROI roadmap, so you can attract better clients and build sustainable 8K plus retainers without burning out on endless calls or scope creep. If you're tired of endless discovery calls that lead to no decision, or if every proposal turns into a months-long negotiation, you're not alone. Picture this instead. A prospect pays you a modest, well-priced sprint. You deliver a tight, evidence-based roadmap in one day, and that short outcome becomes the launchpad for an 8K plus monthly retainer. That's what the paid diagnostic sprint does. It shifts risk, demonstrates immediate value, and gives you a clear path to close premium retainers. Why this works. Quick psychology lesson. Buyers hate risk, and they love clarity. A free discovery call is low friction for them, but low commitment. That often leads to stalled momentum. A paid diagnostic does three things. It signals you're a serious premium provider. It creates small, measurable wins for the client. And it shortens the trust curve because you've already delivered a tangible outcome. For the client, paying $500 to $1,500 for a clear roadmap feels low risk compared to hiring an unknown vendor for a six-figure project. For you, it's a high-leverage way to turn a short block of focused work into a multi-thousand-dollar retainer opportunity. I want you to feel how that shift in perception opens doors. The system, high level. The paid diagnostic sprint is a 4-step flow you can run from anywhere, perfect for nomads. Step A, a sharp intake and scoped agreement that caps hours and sets outcomes. Step B, a time-boxed AI-accelerated audit, 4 to 8 focused hours of work. Step C, a 1-page ROI memo and recommended roadmap that quantifies the top 3 opportunities. Step D, a 20-minute delivery wrap call that hands the roadmap, demonstrates the math, and asks for the retainer. That's it. Repeatable, energy efficient, and easily productized into a menu item on your services page. Section 1. Step 1. Intake and scope. This is where you protect your time and set pricing expectations. Use a 2-part intake, a short form with 8 to 10 crisp questions that capture current metrics, main pain, and the decision timeline. Then a 1-paragraph discovery note from you that restates the top outcome they want. Price the sprint in a band that signals value. For service categories that convert to 8K plus retainers, that means a minimum sprint price of $500 to $1,500. Present the sprint explicitly as a gateway diagnostic in your proposal. It's a paid, time-boxed engagement that produces a 1-page ROI case and a recommended 90-day roadmap. Insert an energy cap clause. Deliverables are 1 1-page memo, 1 20-minute wrap, total time capped at X hours. That clause prevents scope creep and keeps your nomad schedule intact. Use this language when confirming. I'll run a focused diagnostic, deliver a 1-page ROI memo, and propose a phased retainer within 3 business days of completion. Section 2. Step 2. Run an AI-accelerated audit, 4 to 8 hours. Time box everything. Start with a 30-minute prep. Confirm metrics, access, and the single conversion or revenue lever you'll analyze. Then split the audit into focused microsprints, 90 minutes of automated data pulls and prompt-driven analysis, 90 minutes of human synthesis, and an hour for ROI math and memo writing. Use repeatable prompts like summarize top conversion bottlenecks from this data and estimate conservative revenue uplift if fixed. Have short tested prompts for competitor benchmark, landing page gaps, and quick funnel math. Don't reinvent the wheel. Use templates, AI snippets, and a checklist of 3 priority KPIs: traffic, conversion rate, average order value, or client lifetime value. Keep notes in a 1-page template so your final memo is effectively a cleaned-up appy of your findings. Remember, speed and clarity beat exhaustive analysis. Your goal is prioritized, provable recommendations, not a 40-page report. Step 3. The 1-page ROI memo and wrap. Structure the memo in 3 blocks. A 1-sentence results statement, 3 prioritized recommendations with conservative dollar estimates, and a 1-paragraph roadmap with scope and estimated retainer pricing. Example result. Conservative projected uplift $12,000 per month within 90 days from fixing funnel leak at checkout. The numbers are conservative but defensible. Use this wrap call script. You've now got a clear roadmap and a conservative ROI estimate. If you want me to execute phase 1, which takes 30 hours over 6 weeks, my retainer for that phase is $12,000 per month. We can start next Monday. Do you want me to draft the phase 1 statement of work and send it for approval? That close is direct, outcome-oriented, and gives the client an explicit next step. If they hesitate, restate the top dollar figure and tie it to the timeline. At the conservative uplifts we calculated, this work pays for itself within X weeks. Real Nomad example. A consultant I coached ran a $750 sprint for a US-based e-commerce brand. Intake and access took 1 afternoon. The AI-accelerated audit took 5 hours total. The one-page memo included a conservative revenue lift of $20,000 over 90 days if checkout friction was fixed. On the 20-minute wrap call, she used this exact line. Based on the conservative numbers here, the quickest way to capture the $20K uplift is to run a targeted checkout optimization over 6 weeks. My retainer to run that work is $12K per month. If you want, I'll prepare a phased SOW and timeline. The client said yes inside the hour and signed a retainer that month. She turned one compact sprint into $12K recurring, all while continuing to travel and keeping her work compact. That's the model in miniature. Productized, fast, and scalable because the sprint itself is low touch. Section 3. Scale without burnout. Productize the sprint so you're selling a repeatable menu item, not custom discovery every time. Build templates. Intake form, AI prompt library, one-page memo template, and a wrap call script. Delegate the admin. Use a VA to handle access requests and calendar booking. Protect your energy with hard hourly caps in your agreement and a simple escalation path. If the audit requires more than the agreed hours, provide a short addendum option at a fixed rate. When demand grows, hire a trained associate to run the initial audit while you own quality control and the high-touch negotiation. Remember the mitigations. Set a firm minimum price so you don't train bargain-seeking clients. Time box everything. Always include an explicit next step proposal with a decision deadline. Your skills are your freedom currency. Protect them. Immediate action step. 3-point checklist you can run tonight. 1. Draft the intake form. 8 questions that capture metrics, decision timeline, and single outcome. 2. Create or copy an AI prompt for a 90-minute audit that produces 3 prioritized fixes plus conservative ROI math. 3. Write your one-page memo template and a wrap call script that moves from findings to a retainer offer. Do these 3 things and you have a sellable paid diagnostic sprint ready to offer on your next discovery call. CTA. If you want the exact templates, intake form, AI prompt library, memo template, and a swipe file of wrap call language, I've bundled them into the paid sprint course kit, and I'm running a small cohort review for the next 2 weeks where I personally review 3 sprints and incoming offers. Head to the course page in the show notes to apply. Spots are limited to keep reviews high touch. This kit is the fastest path from idea to your first 8K plus retainer conversion. That's your high income blueprint for today. Take one action this week and start seeing results. Remember, charge what you're worth and keep your offers designed to protect your energy. Your skills are your freedom currency. I'm Aria Reyes. Thanks for listening to Nomad High Income Skills. See you tomorrow.